So people, I'm walking up the shop today and I want to recap over something that's happened, I think, in the week. There is no words anymore, right? And what makes me really, really angry, and I don't want to swear, I don't want that horrible, side to come out of the swearing, because I just feel so angry over this. But Starmer and his crew at the moment who are in charge seem to be concentrating on the Ukraine, immigration. This is all, and there'll be a lot of people out there saying, oh, but they should be concentrating on immigration. Actually, no, I don't think they should be, because if you look at this, it says an East London pensioner has died after confronting an intruder in his home. The victim was reportedly beaten during the altercation. Right, so a pensioner. I mean, what was he, 90 years old? 90? I'm sorry, but there's no words. What? So are we going to say, oh, the person was on drugs, they were suffering from mental health? I don't want to hear all that. Yeah. What I want Starmer to do is actually do something about Great Britain and the state of what is actually going on in Great Britain. Sorry about the noise. As I'm walking up the shop, he's concentrating on immigration, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. That's up to him. But there's a lot more that's going on in London, as you can see again, stabbings, murders, pensioners getting beaten up. To be honest, me growing up in the 70s, I don't think you'd actually hear of a crime like this, and there'd be certain people in certain areas that would not tolerate crap like this. I'm astonished that this is going on. I really am. Hold on a second. Right, so sorry, I've just been in the shop. Right, so I'm now walking back from the shop. Listen, what I don't want to hear is, this is what everyone's going to say. I know this for a fact. Oh, what was the description? It's probably an immigrant. You can't just keep saying that and blaming it on immigrants, because a lot of people will just say, oh, it's immigrants. You don't know. I don't know what the description is, to be quite honest, because I couldn't read all of it. But I actually don't care, to be honest. What I care about is what's going on in London. You can't just keep blaming it onto immigrants. You need to Starmer, you need to concentrate on this. I think he was in his 90s, getting beaten up because someone's broken into his home, probably to steal something because they're desperate or whatever. But this is just not on. For Christ's sake, when did it become normal when you break into someone's home and you actually murder them? I mean, do you know what? I'm starting to think that I might protect myself a little bit more in my own home. I might just get something so that if someone breaks into my home, maybe they'll end up with a very, very sore head. That's all I can say. But I'm really angry about this because, as I said, when I was growing up, I didn't see this in the 70s at all. This did not happen. Sorry, it didn't. You might have had gangs or whatever, like, certain sort of groups of, certain culture of skinheads or teddy boys or mods, whatever. Football violence, yes, we know about that, which is pathetic if you ask me. You feel that passionate, you've got to kill each other on the terraces. Just go and support the bloody team. But anyway, let's get back to this. This needs to be sorted out. It really does. As I said, there's no words. But he needs to concentrate, I think. He needs to concentrate on what is going on in London, because it's an absolute disgrace. This is a disgrace. That's all I can say. As I said, there's just no way. I can't believe it. I mean, does this go on all the time in London? Just normal? People just get murdered in their own home because someone wants 50 quid? Or, I don't know, 5 grand? I have no clue. Don't make it right. Simple. But Starmer needs to sort it out, and your little crew. And if he don't sort it out, I hope Farage does.